Brian Dean and Mark Halsey are with me. Welcome to the second part of the Ref Show. We've left the best till last, if you like. Sure, you'll forgive us for that, because there's no doubt whatsoever at the moment Martin Atkinson and Mark Clattenburg are bang in form. It's very hard to separate these two. Great competition, both coming for European Championship selection, Mark. The hope is that it's not just one referee from England who gets selected.
Yeah, I can't see it being more, two. It'd be great, but I think someone's going to be disappointed. And I know Mark's in at Bayer Leverkusen and Bowl this week on Wednesday, and I know Martin's Roma and he's at Roma in the Champions League. So obviously their performances are going to be scrutinised, and it's going to be a tough call for, it's going to be disappointment for one of them.
Before we look at their games over the weekend, and again, hardly a blemish, could you separate them, Dino, these two?
No. I mean, they're
Toss
both,
of a coin?
Yeah, they're both good referees. I think that the value of a referee is how little you see them. But certainly they're both excellent referees. It would be good if we had two representing us at the championship.
Surely that should be the case, rather than one per country, shouldn't it?
For me, when you have you have a World Cup tournament, you have the Euro Championships, and for me, it doesn't matter how many referees you take from each country. You want your best referees for the tournaments.
I was going to say, we have one of the strongest leagues, and it's the same in Spain, and then you get. When I was in Norway, we had. I always used to complain about referees when I was managing out there, but
There's a surprise.
They did an exchange program where we had some referees come over from Ireland, and I'll be totally honest with you, the referee in that game was superb. So, there you have an example of somebody coming in and being of a higher standard from a different league. And I feel that if you look at the leagues where there's the highest intensities, Germany, England, Spain, I think we should be getting our pool of referees from there, because
Germany, Italy, Spain. Absolutely agree. And I think it's the same when you're having the Championship or Football League, where a referee comes out of the Premier League. And I've heard Neil Lennon say you can certainly tell that this referee was a select group referee, because they're totally different.
Interesting. Martin Atkinson refereed Stoke's excellent victory over Manchester City, 2-0. Glenn Turner was full of praise on RefCam for that performance from Atkinson. And Mark Clattenburg, the goalless draw, Manchester United, West Ham, hardly anything happened.
That's what I mean.
You didn't see the referee very much. And interestingly, on the highlights I saw, you didn't see the one incident that was highlighted by a manager afterwards. That was West Ham Slaven Bilic, who complained that Bastian Schweinsteiger of Manchester United had raised an arm to Winston Reid, and in Bilic's view should have been sent off. He said the referee missed it. You've seen it?
I've seen it, and if the referee does see, there's so much going on corners, you can't pick up everything. And all it is for me, it's a push in the chest. So he's adopted aggressive attitudes towards an opponent. If Mark sees it, he may have yellow carded him, because he did go down a bit easy. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes players can stay up and make things,
So you don't think an issue there?
No, it's not an issue there for me.
Referees going great guns, and long may that continue. A couple of novel talking points to finish with, and this comes from Germany. This is a story that You Are the Ref has seen coming from Germany, involving abuse of a female referee, as there is a female referee operating in Bundesliga 2, and she was disgracefully insulted by a Fortuna Düsseldorf player. He'd been given a second yellow card in that game, i.e. he was sent off, and he told the referee, "Women have no place in football," which is just about the worst insult you can actually give to a female official. Now then, this player, Kerem Demirbay, if I've pronounced that correctly, was then punished by being made to referee a game, a female game, a junior ladies game, as punishment for that. Is that's appropriate? Was that something you'd like to see?
for me, it wasn't a second yellow card. It should have been a straight red because it's insulting the female official.
Yeah.
So for me, it should have been a straight red card. But is he qualified to take to referee a game? But I think that's great punishment, that, isn't it? For him to go out and referee a women's game, for me, that's great punishment. And
have a bit of humility, you know.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what his performance was of the game if he did go out and do that. See what it was, how difficult it was for him.
And it will open his eyes to women's football generally, which is very, very keen, very serious and very good.
Absolutely. I mean, we have obviously women officials in the Football League, and we've had them in the Premier League, and they've been very, very good. And if they're good enough, why shouldn't we have women refereeing?
We're just lacking a trailblazing female referee, somebody in the middle to take a game.
Yeah, I think when it comes, I think what lets them down is not their ability. I just think it's their fitness.
Athleticism.
Athleticism and their fitness to officiate at the top level. And I understand even now that the PGMO are looking to make the fitness test even harder to sort of get rid of to move along the older statesmen of referees.
This has been the problem, hasn't it? Wendy Toms, after being the first female official in the professional game over here, fell foul of fitness problems in the end, didn't she?
Yeah, I think Sean Massey's struggled, and I know we've had a few other women assistants that have struggled with the fitness test. But hopefully Sean will come back. I know she's taken leave to have a baby, so hopefully that she'll come back and raring to go.
Let's hope so indeed. Yeah. Okay. Do you know? Just finally. There's something going on here that I'm not aware of.
I just cry, yeah. I know he's coming.
It could be to do with the final item on the show this week, which concerns Halsey being dismissed from the touchline. And goodness me, why is it taking so many years for this to happen? It does involve a member of your family.
Yeah, not me, my ad. It's not me.
What a pity. What a pity. So this is your brother Paul. He's a manager in non-league football. Which club is that?
Hertford Town in the Spartan League. They had a big derby game, Welling Garden City, last Tuesday, which I played for both clubs. So it was a big derby, and obviously he's let me down because I'm on to him all the time about how to treat referees and behave himself in the technical area, and he chose to sort of abuse a referee that didn't send off the away team goalkeeper for violent conduct. He only cautioned him. So. And
what did he say to that referee?
Apparently, according to my brother, all he said to him was that he had bottled the decision to send the goalkeeper off, and so he
didn't swear at. Didn't swear.
He says to me that he didn't swear him, but I don't believe everything my brother tells me.
Have you recovered yet, Bryce? Have you recovered his composure over there? Just saying to a referee you've bottled a decision, is that one to send a guy?
Depends. It depends. I mean, I think if you're a referee, that you take that as a real insult. So if it's within your powers,
it's questioning your courage.
Judgment and integrity, everything. So I think it's probably within his remit to send him off.
Yeah, I think he'll spend a few Saturdays in the stand. So.
Well, he did last weekend, didn't he? As a result of this.
No, it's not come through yet.
It's not come through yet.
It will come through because obviously at that level it takes a couple of weeks for it to come through the county FAs. So it's not like the FA where you get it straight away.
At the weekend, did he show evidence of learning his lesson? So he's awaiting sentence.
Yeah, he's awaiting sentence.
The gallows.
I said, hey, you not only you're damaging my reputation, you're doing your own. So. I just said to him, you've got to calm down and respect the referee. And of course, on Saturday, there he had another referee that he felt that bottled a big decision. It was absolutely everyone thought it was a nailed-on penalty. Even the away team thought it was a nailed-on penalty. Even the manager said, "I'm sorry about that. That was a penalty." Yeah. And he held his restraint and went into the dressing room. And this was in the 89th minute. Should have been sent off for denying a goal-scoring opportunity. And the home team had gone straight up the other end in the 90th minute and put the ball in the back of the net, and they lost 1-0. So he wasn't best pleased, but. He was calm and had a word with the referee, and the referee apologised. So.
Well done, Paul Halsey. He's supposed to be upholding the honour of the family name now. You've got a big responsibility. Hey, it's a bit of a cliche, managers storming in to see referees after games. I happened to be in the corridor at Bolton, dressing room corridor at Bolton last Saturday. Another wretched result for them, lost 3-2 to Cardiff. A couple of issues that they could have had genuine grievance with, and I saw Neil Lennon walk very, very calmly down the corridor, very calmly, very respectfully, and very politely just knock on the referee's room, and clearly had a sensible conversation inside, in the right spirit, and out he came. You'd ask the referee a question. That's the way it should be, Dino, yeah?
Well, once again, I have spoken to him, Neil, and told him just to calm himself down.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've spoken to him. Yeah. So it does work.
At the end of the day, with players, managers, you know, you kind of have to put yourself in the referee's position at some point, you know, and I think when you do that, you start to understand it's not always a straightforward. You haven't got that time to reflect. But
Okay, we're going to have to wrap it there, chaps, but thanks ever so much. Great entertainment. Mark and Brian, and we'll see you for another ref show. Thanks for your company next week. Bye.